Oh dear, something's been going down. Ah! Whoa! Oh damn! Oh my! Hi, my name's Ian and welcome to my Chaser. We are heading into Bicester Heritage for the PistonHeads 25th birthday. What a way to celebrate a birthday, having a car show. I'm heading into the performance parking zone with my performance vehicle. PistonHeads meets are shows for middle-aged men to talk about their TVRs or cars they replaced their TVRs with. So I'm in my Chaser having a look around at what's turning up. This is always a fun game to play, to watch the splits, the divide as to what's not a performance car and what is. But I'm most looking forward to seeing the hand-picked section inside Bicester to see what PistonHeads deem their most appropriate cars for the show. So TVRs, Nobles, 997 Carrera 4S's, E92 M3s, a lot of Lotuses. Oh, the S2000's in public. Oh, the R8's in public. A green M4 is in public. I think because I was quite early, I got very lucky with the Chaser. I think that would have been put into the public car park if I'd arrived now, but there you go, Alpine A110. But a friend of mine is at the entrance filming the arrival. He's told me something big, something special is coming. He doesn't want to ruin the surprise though, so we shall see. Maybe the Evo is what I should be looking out for? Or, I think this is what he was saying. He knows I would love this. A Holden Commodore wagon. Yeah, now that is something we don't get in this country. We get a lot of Evos. It's my favourite car so far. Traffic needs to be halted now though. Someone's driving a plane in. There's a plane. Yeah, we're good. And I've just come back to my car to find that someone's either thrown or spilt something over my car. It looks like Coke. It's still wet, but it smells a bit like oil. Unusual. All I need to do is wash, wipe, scrub and clean to make this car sparkle and gleam. But something else peculiar has just caught my eye. These cars have been brought along on a transporter. So you've got the Lamborghini Espada with a TVR server behind, another server up top, and the Diablo 6-litre and the Mercedes with its boomerang satellites on the back. As a Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera with a more modern front bumper turns up. Now, bear with me on this one. This is a Vanquish from 2002 with a DBS styled bonnet. You've got extra vents in it. Quite peculiar, but come round the rear and they've fashioned DB9 rear lights onto the back of a Vanquish. I have never seen that done before. I'm not sure how it works. Let me know what you think of it. DB9 lights, modernisations on a Vanquish. A bit like the Gallardo Superleggera we saw earlier with a more modern front bumper. He's kind of modernised the Vanquish. The rear diffuser is quite something as well. I think the boot lip, no, I think that might be standard, the boot lip, but it's just so bizarre seeing DB9 rear lights on a Vanquish from 2002. I mean, it makes the bonnet almost look right. Now, we've had a few more arrivals that are pulling into the main show, which is in there, which is where we'll go next, just beyond the little Daihatsu Mira TRXK Avanzato R4. But before we do, a few cars of special mention. 911R, car I tend to forget exists, and then we've got a GT40 that's pulled up as well. So, starting up with a Morgan three-wheeler lookalike, but it has four wheels. It's called the Pembleton. So it's still got a V-twin, much like a Morgan three-wheeler, but it's the Pembleton. Hey honey, how are you doing? I adore you. Fancy a drink? We've got an old Janetta there, Renault Spider in liquid yellow E30 M3, and a BAC Mono with a Golf livery. Let's go inside. I can see more Golf liveries, the Ford GT, but more vitally, a road legal recreation of the Porsche 917K. This one has Porsche transmission, engine, gearbox, etc., but is road legal and a homage to the legendary Le Mans car, probably one of my favourite Le Mans cars of all time. And we've even got some heavily discounted cars for sale. And here's a car I didn't get to see at Goodwood, the new Caterham Project V. But back outside and the rain's joined us, so we'll see what we can find before the owners scarper away from the moisture. By the bar is where TVR owners called John hang out, and that is where the RWB Porsche 911s are hanging out as well, and also another 4GT just behind the vast crowd of Johns. Oh no, we've got a lineup of heritage cars from the GT40 that won Le Mans, then the 2005 GT and the 2017 example, all in similar liveries to each other. But we're now in the public car park. Let's see what cars didn't get into the performance parking zone. A Tuscan and an Aston, an S2000 2002, a Porsche and a Lotus, and a Ford Mustang in blue. There's a TVR Tamora. It sparkles in the sun. And a very special Beamer, and a Lambo Huracan. You've even got a Skyline. It's even a GTR, an R34 as well, and a Mark III Supra. But not all have performance, but are deserving of the show. But I can hear cars leaving, so to the exit's where I'll go. First of all, got the Rapide S, and now the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. S2000. Wow! Polo's shooting some flames as an M2 departs. And the S2000 returns. But from the other exit, we have a Ford GT coming up the road. And a noisy 430. Here comes a TVR Cerbera. I fancy to sit down. Mustang! But whilst I was down there, it seems most cars are leaving from the other exit, up here, at the roundabout, so that's where we're gonna go. Oh dear, something's been going down up to Pistachio Fiesta. Now, will this one shoot flames? I don't think so. It's not quite as loud. It's got yellow seats. There we go. His sunglasses match his M4. My gown's been making a lot of noise. The Lupo hasn't up to now. Oh, eager little beaver. And here, ladies and gentlemen, a rare sight, a 350Z with a working roof. And the Nismo GTR. TVR server's next to interrupt. And the GTR's back! He's just doing laps! Go home! Whoa! There he goes! Oh, I got the Chevy 10. This is incredibly noisy! His neighbours love him. Looking at the condition and cleanliness of the Nomad, I presume it's being used for its intended purposes. Now this Porsche is one of the loudest cars of the meet today. Beautiful Carrera RSR. Okay, it wasn't deafening, but it sounded good. RX-8's on it-ish. And here comes a Noble M12. And back again. Okay, hold it back, come on! Somewhere here there is a Cerbera, there you go. Number plate is Noisy C. I presume the C means Cerbera. Yeah. Oh, yes! It's the dream. I was actually looking at TVRs on the PistonHeads classifieds last night. There's some affordable ones out there. I just saw a Chaser just there, get very sideways out that junction. SLS, and there's the Chaser. Ah, rain. This is my attire, t-shirts and shorts. Let's see who it kicks out. Well, we can't see because my lens has gone all rainy. Now this Series 1 Exige has a K20. See if you can recognise it. I think you would just coast it in neutral. Trust me. Yeah, this is what tends to happen when the rain comes. They scarper exoset without a roof. Look at that for a piece of British design. Soft top, straight six, sounds great, looks great, and rare. See you later. Got moister. I think I'm gonna have a enjoyable ride home in the Chaser in the rain. So is this guy. See, Ferraris don't shrink in the rain. You can drive them. SF90 as well. Isn't it weird how now the sun's out, TVR 350i's out, and I can smell someone having a barbecue after that downpour. But check this Mustang out. I've been waiting for this one to leave. Yes. Love the look of that too. What a beast. Oh. It smells of old fuel. The Seat wants to be filmed. The Seat was filmed. Oh, the 360 just opened up the valves of the pipes. it made a little bit louder, GT3 LS as well. I thought the rain would force people to want to leave, but no one really left after the rain. So I'm going to head back in, see what else is around. Oh, a Tic Tac edition M1 something I. And the T350. Murcielago next to the parts. And an old Supra. Oh, GT3, where's the Murcielago? He must have left him behind. Well, we've got the 812 instead. Interrupted by the plane. Whoa! Steady on! But finally, there departs a Porsche 959. You wait for like 3 hours for things to leave. As soon as I go inside, things keep coming back out again. Another GT40. Ah, it's beautiful. Right, let's leave Bicester in these ever-changing conditions. It's really weird today, the weather changes so much. It gets wet, then it goes dry, and gets warm, it gets sunny, then it goes wet again. I'm gonna head home and hope it doesn't get wet again because this car's not too dirty. Oh damn, a Toyota Mark II's crashed into an Aston Martin DB9. Oh my god, how on earth has that happened? Oh my, I think that's only just happened. They're literally just getting out the cars now. That is not what you want to see. Definitely as a result of the weather, it's been wet and then dry and then warm and then wet, so slippery. I don't even remember seeing those cars in the show. Like there was an Aston Martin show on today somewhere. I saw DB5 hooning on my way up there, so maybe the DB9 was part of that, maybe it was part of PistonHeads. The Toyota Mark II, JZX100, I didn't see that in there at all, and it looks like, I mean, I can't really work out what might have happened, but it looks like they were both coming off the roundabout. It must have been as a result of accelerating off the roundabout in the wet, and they've kind of tangled with each other. I can't work out whose fault it might have been. Obviously, I only saw it. You can probably rewind and have a look and work it out. Aston Martin was facing the wrong way. The rear tyre was ripped off its rear wheel of the Aston, and then the Mark II's bumper was all crumpled. So the Mark II's hit the Aston from the front of the Mark II onto the side of the Aston and spun it round maybe. That accident had nothing to do with the PistonHeads meet. It was just several miles down the road in Bicester, and I don't even remember seeing those cars in the show. Well, I better watch out for this DB9. Too soon? Oh my god, another accident's just happened. What the hell is going on? There's rubble everywhere. A 4-car pile-up. What's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the DB5 I saw this morning. Well, this was only meant to be a fun video for the PistonHeads 25th birthday, and it was. It was an amazing event. So many great cars. I had a great time chatting to people, looking at the variety of cars, and then the weather happened, the British weather, and yeah, that's the trouble when it rains, then it's sunny, then it rains, it just gets greasy. And I mean, I hope everyone involved in today's incidents are okay. Everyone seems to be all right. They all look relatively low-ish speeds. So unfortunate end to a good day. So thanks to PistonHeads for putting on the event at Bicester Heritage. I'm sure I'll be back at other Bicester shows because it's a great venue. So follow me on all my social channels for the updates, highlights and pictures that I take at these meets and more. But for now, thanks for watching.